Hi everyone, I did my updated skincare routine. I'll link to that video below if you haven't already seen it, and I did promise that I would do a sort of deep dive into all of the different categories and the kinds of products that I recommend that I use myself. I try thousands of things, so these are the ones that sort of stick out as being really good quality, really good value. And this video is all about budget cleansers. Now, budget is completely subjective, isn't it? But I think that these are the most affordable cleansers on the market that I like as much as expensive ones. Okay, so I just think that they sit in a really good place. They are really effective. The textures are glorious. They feel really luxurious. Maybe the packaging is quite no frills, but what you get inside is really, really good. You will be no stranger to the fact that I love a cleansing balm. Hello, Mr. Bear. When did you come in? I talk about cleansing balms all the time. I like them because the texture is really sort of thick, and when you put it onto dry skin, you can really massage it in for ages and ages, and it breaks down all of your makeup and grime and SPF. And they're just very, very effective and very sort of controllable and lovely to use. And then I use warm water and a flannel to take them off again. So some budget options for you, and one of them I actually talked about in my updated skincare video, and that's the Oat Cleansing Balm from Inky List. This is just one of the best, regardless of price really. I just think very no frills packaging, lightweight for traveling with. I think you can get it in a smaller size as well, and just gets everything off, everything. It's so good, really gentle on the skin. If you've got oily skin or problematic skin and you think, God, these balm cleansers are not for me, I can only do a face wash or a gel wash or something like that, then know that these, because they're oil, are really good at cleansing oily skin. They don't leave any residue. You get a really clean feeling when you've flannelled them off, but they are, I don't want to say possibly more effective because that would be a sweeping generalisation and I don't know what cleanser you're using, but they are really effective on oily skin as well. So any skin type, from very, very dry to they're just non-stripping and do the job very thoroughly. So that one is amazing. Another one I mentioned, I think, is the Makeup Melting Cleansing Balm from e.l.f. Eyes, Lips, Face Makeup. This is just brilliant, and you only need a tiny amount and you can control it really well because it's a pot. Again, no frills, no scent, no added anything that you don't need in there. Just amazing at breaking down makeup and SPF. I get asked a lot about double cleansing. It's not something that I do because I cleanse really thoroughly with my balm, and I always find that it just gets it off in one go. Sometimes I'll go back in with another little bit of the balm, but I don't use two separate cleansers, just never really have done. Finally, on the cleansing balms, we've got the Q&A Grapefruit Cleansing Balm, which I bought this at Sainsbury's, but I think you can get it in loads of different places now, supermarkets and things like that. It's really, really good. It's got squalane in it, so it's really hydrating. It's sweet almond oil base, so it's just a beautiful, beautiful texture. Doesn't sting on the eyes, if you're wondering, even though it says grapefruit. It's not like a sort of full-on, what are those shower gels, that are the minty ones or the citrus ones? Original Source. It's not like something like that, okay? It's just a really gentle, break it down again into an oil cleanser. Massage it in, get your flannel, put it in warm water, flannel it all off. Okay, have we got that down, that I like balm cleansers and that's how you use them? Couple of little options if you want the same really robust kind of cleanse, but you don't like the balm that breaks down into an oil. You want something that's creamier perhaps, or more of a gel cream. So same really effective way of cleansing. It's not stripping. You're using something that feels really moisturising at the same time as being really good at breaking down really stubborn things like long wear foundation, SPF. This is a gorgeous cream. Also, to note, Superfacialist Rose Creamy Cleanser. I don't know where it is. I had a cursory look for it, but all the rest of these were lined up, and so I just didn't want to delay my video making. I'll link to it below. Rose Creamy Cleanser. It's a really thick, gorgeous, heavy duty cream cleanser. It's not heavy duty. I don't know why I said that. Heavy duty in that it breaks everything down and takes everything off, but it feels really lovely. It smells amazing, of rose obviously, but it feels just very comforting and nourishing on the skin. So does this one, Nip and Fab. This is the Hyaluronic Fix Cleansing Cream. Again, lovely unctuous texture. Feels beautiful when you massage it in on the skin. You don't get that same thing that you get with a balm where it breaks it down quite so much, but still does a really good job. I'll put the prices below as well, but they're always changing because offers are always on and stuff like that, and different websites have it at different prices. So I'll just do a rough sort of ballpark price, but a lot of these are under a tenner, way under a tenner, or hovering around that kind of mark. So I think compared to loads of cleansers out there, that these are just brilliant, brilliant buys, all of them. The final one I want to show you is the Squalane cleanser. This is from The Ordinary, and this is a strange one because it's not a gel cleanser and it's not a cream cleanser, it's somewhere in between. But it's got that lightness and freshness of a gel. You know those moisturisers that are just really plumpy and gorgeous and you feel like you're putting nothing on, but they're actually really rich? That's kind of what this is, but in a cleanser version. It does a great job of cleansing. I'm not sure on eye makeup it is quite as good as the balm cleansers, have to just say that. But if you want something that feels, if you're worried about the balms and you want something that just feels a little bit lighter and fresher, but that has the same power and the same method of removal, it's a really good option. I've liked this for many, many, many years. I was going to put another many in then, but I thought that was one too many. Did it again. So those are my top budget, hate using that word, but affordable cleansers that perform and feel as good as lots of the luxury ones. So let me know if you use any of those. If you have any questions, leave them below. I'll put the links to the products and see you next time.